how to actually change your mindset from an extremely negative mindset to a beautiful positive, or even if it is not positive initially, into a neutral mindset. So this video is going to be about that. This is going to be very helpful because it was very helpful for me, and I'm immediately sharing the lesson. So this beautiful way of changing the mindset is from this book, Anthony Robbins' book, The Awaken the Giant Within You. So I started reading this about a year ago, and I've just finished only 200 pages because I was not interested at all. But this is a gem of a book, and it clearly shows how to actually transform your life from within with no help and no resources. Hello everybody, I'm Subiksha. Welcome back to Mind Matters with Subiksha. I hope everybody is doing well in this world. You're all filled with abundance and beauty. So have you seen that some people use different kinds of words to express their emotions? Let me share a personal story. Every time I was a little bit down, I used to use the word depressed. Even knowing what depression is, I used to always say, I'm feeling very depressed. This is so depressing. And then one day I realized, because I keep telling this again and again and again, the same things are happening to me. And that is what also the author says. You know what the author says? I'll read it to you. Once you understand the power of words, you become highly sensitive, not only to use them, but to those that people around you use as well. Because if you keep using the words, it's a different kind of thing. And then if somebody else around you also keeps saying, it's so frustrating, life is so frustrating, how will you be able to live with such a person? So in this video, the key trick to shift your mindset from positive to at least neutral in the beginning is through vocabulary. So most of you all use English words to express emotions. Somehow English has taken up the stage of using for emotions. We say sad, we say angry, we say frustrated, we say down, we say depressing. See all the words. So I will give you all some alternatives to the words which you can use, and this is being transformed my life completely, because nowadays when I'm a little bit down, I don't say I'm depressed. I say I'm figuring it out, I'm a little bit down. These are the words that I use. I also want to quote one more thing. Instead of depressed, say I'm feeling a little bit down, say I'm getting better, or I'm turning things around. So see how beautifully we are tackling the mind through a different language. And there is one more term which is mentioned here, which is called as modifiers. Modifiers are words which we use to convey the same emotion, but it will be less harsh. For example, instead of frustrating, you can use, right now I can't understand this, but I will be able to understand this at one point. So you see the difference in how we are conveying the same thing. I've already made a video on how negative talk killed somebody very close to me, very personal to me. You can check that video also. But today we are going to change your vocabulary. So I want you to do a small work. Take a piece of paper and write 3 words negatively which you use regularly. For me, it is depressed, frustrating, angry. If these 3 words I'm writing it down, write it down, and then go to the next part of the page and write what are the 3 words which can replace these words. So instead of depressed, write I'm a little bit down. Instead of frustrated, write I'm turning things around. And instead of angry, write that I'm just venting out my emotions. This is how we will slowly turn your vocabulary, and don't expect a massive result immediately. You have trained your mind and subconscious to all these negative words since 20 to 25 years of age. So immediately turning them around is not going to work. So you have to start small, stay consistent, stay very careful, and listen very careful as to what you are actually talking and telling every day, and only then you will be able to change. So here I'm giving you some examples. Instead of failure, you have to use the word learning. Instead of I hate, use the word I prefer. See, hate is a very powerful word. See how the whole vibe changes when we say, instead of I hate vanilla, you say I prefer chocolate over vanilla. This is not diplomacy. This is how the way you speak. And then instead of you say nervous, I'm a little bit energized or extra energized. Instead of anxious, you can say I'm feeling a little too much. You see this, and then instead of feeling terrible, just say I feel a little bit different. So this is the first step to change your mindset from negative to positive, and that is using your vocabulary. And this is the beauty from the book which I've learned from the book Awaken the Giant Within. And hit the subscribe button, and I will share a lot of wisdom from this book, the most important parts of it, in the video. And make sure to follow me on Instagram also, to get a little bit personal. And I will see you all in another video. Until then, take care and bye bye.